Hello, good day everyone, and happy Chinese New Year, happy the Year of Snake. Welcome to Project Umbrella Expats. I'm Audrey, and this is the first video of our channel. So you might start wondering, what is our channel about? Why we added expats after Project Umbrella, our channel name? And who am I? What is Project Umbrella? Well, I hope I can explain all these questions in the next 10 minutes. Without further ado, let's now start our first episode. Moving to a new country is always an adventure, but let's be honest, it can also be a bit of head spinner. When I first landed in Hong Kong a couple of years ago, I was super excited, but also totally overwhelmed by, well, everything, especially insurance. I used to live in Australia before Hong Kong, and back in Australia, insurance was pretty straightforward. But Hong Kong, it's a whole different ballgame. The market is huge, there are so many options, and honestly, I was completely lost. I didn't have a clue where to start. That's why I decided to create this video, to share what I've learned about insurance in Hong Kong, especially for expats like us. I'm hoping to make it a bit easier for you to navigate this sometimes confusing world. In this video, we'll cover the different types of insurance available, what to consider when choosing a policy, and also some important tips to keep in mind as an expat. Think of this video as your friendly guide to insurance in Hong Kong. Okay, so first things first, let's get a feel for the Hong Kong insurance market. Like I said before, it's seriously huge. We're talking about one of the most developed and competitive markets in Asia, with a ton of local and international players. To give you an idea, there are over 160 authorized insurers in Hong Kong. That's a lot of choice, which can be both a good thing and a bit overwhelming. In 2023, the total premium income of the Hong Kong insurance market reached over 580 billion Hong Kong dollars. That shows you just how important insurance is to people here. The market is regulated by the Insurance Authority, as known as IA, which is like the referee making sure everyone plays fair. They make sure insurance companies are financially stable and operate ethically. That's definitely reassuring. One of the things that really struck me when I first arrived was how comprehensive Hong Kong insurance is. Many policies offer worldwide coverage, which is a massive bonus for expats who travel a lot or might move to different countries in the future. Back in Australia, things were not always so flexible. Another big plus is the strong legal system in Hong Kong. It gives policyholders a really high level of protection, which is something you definitely want when you're dealing with insurance. Alright, let's dive into the main types of insurance you'll find here in Hong Kong. This is where things get interesting. First one, medical insurance. This is an absolute must-have for expats. Trust me, I learned this the hard way. Healthcare costs in Hong Kong can be seriously eye-watering, especially if you go to a private hospital. I remember once getting a bill for a simple consultation, and I nearly fainted. Medical insurance covers your hospital bills, doctor visits, specialist consultations, and all those other medical expenses that can really add up. There are different levels of medical insurance, from basic plans that just cover hospitalization to a comprehensive plan that covers everything from routine checkups to even vision care. Think about what's important to you and choose a plan that fits your needs. Next, life insurance. Now this might seem a bit morbid, but it's super important to think about. Life insurance provides financial protection for your family if something happens to you. It can help cover funeral expenses, pay off debts, and provide income replacement for your loved ones. It's basically a way to make sure they're taken care of, even if you're not around. There are two main types. Term life insurance, which covers you for a specific period, and a whole life insurance, which provides lifelong coverage and can even accumulate cash value over time. It's worth doing some research to see which one is right for you. Accidents can happen anytime, anywhere. Personal accident insurance provides coverage for accidents or injuries that result in disability or even death. It can help cover medical expenses, rehabilitation costs, and loss of income. It's not something you want to think about, but it's good to have that protection in place. This is another one that's a bit scary to think about, but it's really important. Critical illness insurance pays out a lump sum if you're diagnosed with a serious illness like cancer, heart attack, or stroke. The payout can help cover medical expenses, living expenses, or anything else you need while you're recovering. It can really take a load off your mind during a difficult time. If you're renting an apartment in Hong Kong, like most expats do, property insurance is a good idea to protect your belongings. It covers you against damage or loss from things like fire, theft, and even natural disasters. Hong Kong doesn't get hit by earthquakes, but typhoons are definitely a thing. If you're planning on doing any traveling around Asia or even the worldwide, which you totally should, travel insurance is essential. It covers medical emergencies, trip cancellations, lost luggage, all those things that can ruin a holiday. I always get a travel insurance even for short trips, just for peace of mind. Now let's talk about something a bit different, savings insurance. This type of insurance combines life insurance with a savings component. You pay premiums over a set period, and at the end of the term, you receive a lump sum payout, which includes your original investment plus any accumulated interest or bonuses. It is a way to grow your wealth while also having life insurance protection. It's often seen as a more conservative way to invest. If you're looking for something with potentially higher returns, you might consider investment-linked insurance. This type of insurance links your premiums to a variety of investment funds, such as stock, bonds, or property. The value of your policy will fluctuate depending on the performance of the underlying investments. It offers the potential for higher growth, but it also comes with higher risk. It is important to have a good understanding of investment before considering these options. Okay, last but not the least, annuity insurance. This is all about planning for your retirement and tax deduction. Annuity insurance provides a guaranteed stream of income during your retirement years. You pay a lump sum or a series of premiums, and in return, you receive regular payments for the rest of your life or for a specified period. It is a way to ensure you have a steady income stream when you're no longer working. And here's the bonus for expats in Hong Kong. Certain types of annuity insurance policies are tax deductible. This means you can reduce your taxable income by the amount of premium you pay, up to a certain limit. This can be a significant benefit, so be sure to check the details of the policy and consult with a tax advisor. It can be a great option for expats who may not have access to traditional pension schemes and are looking for ways to reduce their tax burden. When it comes to savings, investment-linked and annuity insurance, it is really important to think about your financial goals and your risk tolerance. Are you saving for retirement, your children's education, or a down payment of a house? How comfortable are you with the possibility of losing money? What kind of retirement lifestyle do you envision? These are all important questions to ask yourself before making a decision. Okay, so now let's talk about some things that are particularly important for expats to keep in mind when choosing insurance in Hong Kong. This is where my own experience comes in handy. Visa. This is a big one. Making sure your insurance coverage actually meets the requirement of your visa. Some visas might require you to have specific types of insurance or a minimum level of coverage. You don't want to get caught up with this one. If you're like me and you love to travel, or if you think you might move to another country in the future, like I do, I might move back to Australia in the future. Make sure your insurance policy offers worldwide coverage. Check the fine print to see exactly which countries are covered and what limitations apply. Some policies might exclude certain regions, so it is important to be aware of that. Let's be real, insurance policies can be super confusing, even in your native language. If you're not comfortable reading insurance contracts in English or Chinese, make sure you get a policy in the language you understand, or ask for help from a translator or insurance advisor. Don't be afraid to ask questions. This is a really important one. Be honest about any pre-existing medical conditions when you're applying for insurance. If you don't disclose this information, your claims could be denied later on. It is always better to be upfront about everything. Currency. This is something I didn't really think about at first, but it can actually have a big impact. Keep in mind that currency exchange rates can fluctuate, and this could affect your values of your insurance policy, especially if you're paying your premiums in a different currency. It is worth considering the potential impact of currency fluctuations when you're choosing a policy. So that's basically an overview of insurance in Hong Kong for expats. I really hope this video has been helpful and has made things a little bit clearer for you. I know that choosing the right insurance can be tricky, so it is always a good idea to get professional advice. As an insurance advisor who's also an expat, I hope I can help you find the best insurance solutions for your specific needs and budgets. I've been there, I know what it's like. If you have any questions or would like to learn more, please feel free to contact me. You can find all my contact information in the description below. I'm always happy to chat and help you out. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tips and advice on living and working in Hong Kong. And in the future, I hope more friends will join me in this channel. See you in the next video and have a bonza day. Bye bye!